Welcome back to part 3 of episode 4 of the Vin Cigar Show. As I mentioned just a couple of moments ago, I'd like to take a moment and piggyback on what we spoke about last week, and that was how to properly humidify and season a brand new humidor. One of the things that I use, and if you remember, I put special attention to, using a digital hygrometer. One of the items that I use, and the item that I use to make sure that my hygrometers are accurate, is a product made by a friend of mine, Sean, of Humidipack. And what we do is, this is a Humidipack that actually is guaranteed to be at a specific, what am I looking for? What's the word? Humidity rating. And this one here is 75.5. What I do, you cut this off, and you insert the hygrometer into this, leave it for 2 days, and it should register at exactly 75.5%. If not, you make the adjustment, and now you know that your hygrometer is accurate. This is a must for anyone that buys hygrometers. It's good for your analog ones to try to keep them accurate if at the moment you didn't have the opportunity to purchase an electronic one, and it's just a great product. Not only that, but they make other items that are also good, and these are actually packs that you can put in when you purchase cigars and you're going away for a day, 2 days, 3 days, or you're shipping them to a friend, and they have larger humidipacks that are at specific humidities, and you just put them in with the plastic bag, ziplock your ziplock, and it turns your ziplock into an automatic humidor for the purposes of bringing it to your proper humidor. An awesome product. Sean, thanks a lot. This is a surprise. You didn't even know I was doing this, and it's because you sent these as a gift just for the heck of it.
You know, that's a godsend, because hydrometers are not easy to calibrate unless I have you do it.
Yeah, so it is. It's a difficult process. It's simple, but it's time consuming once again. What I'd like to do now is move to our the main thrust of the program, and that would be rating our cigars. 3 cigars that we're rating tonight, you'll see the insert of course, is the Punch Gran Puro. That's a $7 cigar that we're going to be rating. You've got the Partagas Pyramid, which is a $8 to $10 cigar, depending on your retail outlet. And then our third cigar is the H. Upmann, which is a $7 cigar approximately in most of your retail outlets. Why don't we start off tonight with John? Why don't you tell us what your feelings and thoughts were about the cigar?
You just went through the labor-intensive, how labor-intensive putting together a cigar is. And most of the cigars that we rate, or I would say all the cigars we rate that we've seen so far, you can run through our rating system, and they're always a 4 or 5 in regards to appearance, how much time has been put into the cigar, and how the cigar is built. I hate to say it, but the Punch Grand was a cigar that it started out with a nutty flavor for me in the first half. In the second half, it became very bland, and it just became, I would say, dull, is what I wanted to putting down. It wasn't as flavorful as I wanted it to be, and for that reason, on a $7 cigar, I gave it a 2 in regards to, I gave it a 4. That I would actually buy it because the very first part of the cigar was very good.
I was grabbing my chest on that one when you said it too.
I'm sorry. That was
you got me nervous there.
That was my one that I said would be worth it, and that was because the first half was very flavorful. The second half was not so flavorful. The cigar that I was really...
Wait, we're going to do one at a time. One cigar at a time.
That's right. I was going to the parties.
No, one cigar. That's cool. We keep changing our atmosphere because we don't know what the heck we're doing. We're the Three Stooges, and we got our Cinderella here right in the middle.
We're cigar smokers, not actors.
That's right.
And I
Why don't you tell us?
I'm Curly, by the way.
That's Curly.
It's Mo.
That's Mo.
We're basically regular guys, except for me.
Except for me, you're right.
One of us is dull. Actually, I didn't disagree with you all that much, a little bit. When you were talking about the taste at the end, I did get a little bit of a cardboardy sensation towards the very end of the cigar, and maybe that's what you're kind of referring to. But I was sipping blackberry brandy with this because the Black Bear wine was all drank by then.
We finished it.
That was gone.
Didn't take 2 cigars.
Yeah. But it had a medium to full body, a 4 for appearance. It was a bit uneven and a little bit blotchy, but it had a small but even cap. and we used the guillotine cut, a macho guillotine cut, 2 blades.
Because
not
he
one.
is BTA.
That alone, if I gotta cut it
Big
with 2
tough
blades,
Avery.
you already got me. It was a good burn right to the end, but at the end the burn dropped to a little bit to the 3. But otherwise, it was a very pleasant taste. I enjoyed it. It was medium to full body. The brandy really brought out the cigar until I ended up rating the cigar an overall 5.
There we go. Top rating once again by Avery. And I'll just keep mine short. As for me, I rated it a 4. I thought it was a great cigar at the right price. If I can get it for $6, $7, I love it. And it had a good drawer, nice cap construction. I had a little bit of unwrapping, but once again, it could have been from the humidification from the store that I bought it at. That might not have been humidified properly. The next cigar we're going to talk about is a Partagas Pyramid. And this time we'll go to Avery. Why don't you talk about it? It's a $8 to $10 cigar.
Someone struggled to make this pyramid, sort of like the Egyptian pyramids, and it smoked about the same way. At times I thought I was smoking an Egyptian pyramid. No offense to Mr. Partagas, I know they got some very big guys there.
Or the pyramids, for that matter.
Or the pyramids. The appearance was fine. I give it a 5 for appearance. In fact, this is the early stuff that bailed it out from tragedy. The cap I gave a 5. A full cap, full cut.
There we go.
Full cut double blade.
For a BTA.
For the BTA, Big Tough Ave. Ease of cutting, 3. As tough as I am, I like an easy cut. I mean, if I'm slipping a blade into something, I want it to go easy. Construction was so-so, also a 3. The initial light was a 5. The ash, so-so. The burn was about a 3. The initial draw was a 4, and that's only because I got a lot of smoke in there. After a while, I was sucking my brains through my skull. In fact, I think there's still a piece
So
of
what was
brain
your
in the back
overall
of my
rating
throat.
then?
3.
And we're not into beating up cigars. A 3 is still a good cigar, but you got to get it at the right price. And $8 to $10 doesn't seem to be the right price. John,
no, you're
just
absolutely
keeping
right.
it short on this one.
The Figurado, it was a fantastic look. The Figurado, I look at some of these cigars and just wonder how they put them together. I came up with a 3 as well. I thought there was heat on my tongue at the halfway point. There was very little flavor. I was pulling on it as well, trying to get any kind of flavor from it. It was a wonderful looking cigar, not $8.50's worth.
And I'm just going to go along with the guys. To me, I rated it a 3. It was a tough draw, bitter from the basically the last full quarter. And it is what it is. $3, if it's the right price, I'll try it. Right now, what we're doing is finishing part 3.